The Tragic Voyage of the Titanic, a story of dreams, courage, and loss. In April 1912, the world's largest and most luxurious ship, the RMS Titanic, set sail on her maiden voyage. Dubbed unsinkable, this floating palace carried over 2,200 passengers and crew, each with their own story, bound for a new life across the Atlantic. Among them was Captain Edward Smith, a seasoned mariner on his final voyage before retirement. Known as the millionaire's captain, he stood proudly at the helm of the most advanced ship of his time. The Titanic's passengers reflected society's spectrum: first-class luxury, third-class dreams. In first class, legends like John Jacob Astor IV, one of the richest men in the world, traveled with his pregnant wife, Madeline. Also aboard was Molly Brown, later nicknamed the unsinkable Molly Brown, for her heroic actions during the disaster. Then there was the ship's designer, Thomas Andrews, who sailed to oversee his masterpiece. Dedicated and empathetic, he would later be seen helping passengers to safety, a true testament to his character. But as night fell on April 14, 1912, disaster struck. The Titanic collided with an iceberg, and the unsinkable began to sink. Panic erupted as it became clear there weren't enough lifeboats for everyone. The band, led by Wallace Hartley, played music to calm the frightened passengers. Their final song, often thought to be "Nearer, My God, to Thee," became an enduring symbol of courage and grace in the face of tragedy. Heroic tales emerged. Officer Charles Lightoller ensured as many lives as possible were saved, adhering to the principle of women and children first. Meanwhile, Isidor and Ida Straus, an elderly couple, chose to remain together rather than part ways. Out of over 2,200 aboard, only about 700 survived. Among them was Molly Brown, who rallied others in her lifeboat to row back and search for survivors. The ship's wireless operators, Jack Phillips and Harold Bride, stayed at their post to send desperate SOS signals, saving lives at the cost of their own. Today, the Titanic story is a haunting reminder of human ambition, bravery, and vulnerability. It's not just a tale of a sinking ship, but a story of people of love, loss, and legacy. What does the Titanic mean to you? Share your thoughts below and keep this timeless story alive.